Yeah, what you're seeing can be it can be very confusing, but it's very good. You see these people that you might perceive as thugs, you know what I mean? The news or people that you know might perceive these people as thugs, but you got people they're waking up. You got brothers that's waking up, brothers that was once causing mass havoc, you know, mass havoc and destruction. These brothers is waking up. Who was that? Iron Sheik, brother Iron Sheik. I usually bump into him. He does his jogging and everything. I see the brother doing the jogging in the area. I usually bump into him. I was watching him on Instagram. The brother was dropping some jewels about how they trick the public with the fast food and whatnot. You know, with the fast food. Go check him out, brother Iron Sheik on the gram. I was checking him out. You got brothers like Corey King this morning. You know, brothers like him. Mel Cross. What's the other brother from the BX? Sex, Money, and Murder. Hocus. You got brothers like Hocus. They're waking up, and you got to remember the so-called powers that be. You know, whatever we choose to call them. They chomping down. They don't want the so-called ignorant to start to wake up and see the light. Right? I'm gonna do something on YouTube, right? It's called People of the Inner Light Green Temple. We're gonna go into that. We're gonna speak about that. The sons and daughters of the Green Light, and the people from Brooklyn. They probably have an idea of it because brother Dr. York had Sons of the Green Light. The brother Dr. York has Sons of the Green Light and BK. So I'm do a little bit different and try to expound based on my understanding. It's gonna be really good, and we're gonna speak about how. You know, you could actually be whatever you want to be. You could be in the space that you want to be. You just have to believe it mentally, and you got to have it in your heart. You got to have it in your spirit. But I like what I'm seeing, man. I'm really seeing these brothers is standing up. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, these brothers they have a lot of wisdom because they actually been through what they're speaking, man. This is all in our DNA. So a lot of these brothers. They was warriors, man. They was born warriors, and what happened was, based on their lack of understanding, a lot of us were placed in certain situations where we had to flex that warriness, or it just came out. It just comes out of us sometimes. Some people you could put in a certain predicament, and they're very passive and submissive, and then some people they're gonna rebel against what's not right. You know what I mean? And you can't chalk people. Based on what they did in their younger years, especially if they have came to the light and they have became the light and they're doing better things, man. You can't nail a person to the cross just for that. So when I look at these brothers, I always gave respect and said I look at them as ancestors. A lot of them are older than us. They've been through a lot of stuff than us, especially what they're talking about, their subject, right? The brother Corey King, he gave me the opportunity to express myself on this platform and tell brothers and sisters what I'm into. That's live. You know, that's live. You know, I'm in my subject, he's in his subject, and we could come together, especially as brown people. But I just wanted to get on real quick and say I love what I'm seeing, man. The brother Hocus, with the veganism, and I think he has touched the brother Stackstone, because he now says he wants to become a vegan, or I guess chill out on the meat and stuff. I said, yo, that's live, man. That's live. So these brothers got super influences. You know what I'm saying? Super influences. You got Farrakhan, you got Elijah Muhammad, you got Malcolm X. These brothers have influences on a certain crowd. You have these brothers, Hocus, Iron Sheik, Corey King, Mel Cross, Wildcat. The list goes on. These brothers have certain impressions on brothers. And you would want to encourage these brothers to keep doing good, man. You don't want to see these brothers on the other side or that old lifestyle. You don't want to see them brothers there. You want to see these brothers doing something good, you know, connecting with the youth, connecting with the community, organizations, and things like that. That's what it's really about. And I think that's what it was about in the beginning. Sometimes we get lost. We get lost on the travel. But that doesn't say we can't come back to the light and we can't come back to the way. Now, when I say the light and the way, I'm just talking about the culture and the truth and things like that. You know, it's just a different terminology. That's it. But we're all saying the same thing. These brothers coming to the light. They're coming to the knowledge, coming to the way. And it's brothers like Corey King, Iron Sheik, Hocus. These brothers is on a lot, and they dropping the knowledge. And what more do you want from these brothers? You don't want to I mean, you really don't want to go against anyone, really, unless they're trying to oppress you. But you don't want to go against these brothers and bring these brothers back to their old selves, man. Come on, you know, and then you don't want to get crazy. It's not for that, man. These brothers, I listen to these brothers. If I don't have nothing nice to say, I don't say it at all. And I meditate on what they saying. I gotta listen to I gotta listen to the lives like 2 and 3 times, man. Dudes listen to sound bites and I gotta listen to the whole thing before I make judgments. And when I do an analyst, I think that these brothers is good brothers, man. Anyone, we all have a lower and higher self, and if you bring that lower self out of me, you're gonna see a different side, and then you can label me as crazy or whatever. So I say, let's water the flowers. Let's educate and let's nourish each other, right? Because I remember one brother told me, and he was talking about relationships. If you're not trying to heal the person, indirectly you could be killing the person, man. So let's water the flowers and let's encourage each other to do better. We're always going to have gripes or disagree. Like I was speaking about earlier with the thoughts. We're going to have negative thoughts, but you just replace it with a positive thought.